So today I want to speak about downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And I've jokingly called this little clip the truth about downward facing dog, because we've all heard so many teachers say so many different things about this pose. So perhaps I can help with this idea. How you do downward dog kind of depends on what you want. So sometimes I do this pose more as a resting pose. So if you're doing a strong dynamic practice and you want to take a pause, downward dog is a great way to take a pause and still be active in the practice. But sometimes I use downward dog to really open up my upper back, locate and develop awareness for all the muscles in my upper back and around my shoulder blades, so that I can develop the strength and body awareness to really move certain parts of my back deeper, which ultimately helps me in back bends and many of the hand balances and different poses. So for an advanced practitioner, downward dog can be a resting pose just for a gentle stretch, and then we'll be doing more of a forward bend neck rather than a back bend neck, which I'll show you afterwards. So I would set a good foundation, take a deep breath, and lengthen through the side body. As I exhale, I melt the upper back a little, so there's a softness in the back of the heart, and that naturally integrates my shoulder blades onto the upper back. And then keeping the shoulder blades on my back, I just lift the hips to come into down dog. Now, inhaling, I can draw a bit more energy from the fingertips right up into the shoulders and the upper back. And then from the focal point at the back of the heart, I will just exhale and stretch down into my arms. And as I push the floor away with my hands, it's so nice to shift my hips up and back and press the thighs back for a big stretch. Nice support through the arms, so there's a resting feeling and support. For a bit more stretch, just press the hands down, take the hips back and up, and enjoy. Now I'm going to show you how to do downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, as a pose that takes you deep into the upper back. So this will be more active, and it will be with a slight back bend in the neck. And I'll show you. Just starting with the hands placed firmly on the ground. Melt the upper back so the shoulder blades can integrate onto the back. Now I'm going to really use muscular energy to hold the shoulder blades on my back as I move into the pose. Now I'll bend my arms for more muscular energy. I hug the midline with my hands and forearms, and I draw the energy up into the back of the heart and really squeeze the muscles of my upper back. It's like a little hug, giving yourself a hug. And I've got a slight arch in my neck, which helps me gain access to this stiff, harder part of the upper back. The breath helps me melt more the hard parts of the upper back, and my muscles help me move with strength and integration into the pose. Now I'm going to stretch. Here comes the organic energy from the heart down into the hands. I'm going to keep the same actions of my arms strong and take the heart down. I'm going to keep the same actions of the arms strong and use my shoulder blades to take my heart down. And notice I still have a very slight arch in my neck. I'm not collapsing in the neck. I'm going deep with the spine, and not just because I push the head down or the arms down. Oh, that feels good. Thanks for watching. You're welcome to contact me via my website or on Facebook. I'd love to hear if this was helpful for you in your practice. Enjoy your yoga. Namaste.